Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I just thought I'd send through this video of the next song that we're going to be doing in concert band. It's called Feel It Still by Portugal the Man. If you don't know the song, check it out on YouTube. It's a great tune. So it starts off for the drum set. Starts off with a hi-hat with an accent, a closed hi-hat with an accent on the second and fourth beats. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I'll do it nice and slow first. So we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and when we bring it up to speed, it sounds like this. So when we play the regular notes, we use the tip of the stick to play on the top of the hi-hat, and when we play the accented notes, we use the edge of the stick to play on the edge of the hi-hat. And there's a little motion here when we switch from the accented note back to the regular closed hi-hat note, and it's a little tip of the stick. It's like a pull up. So we sort of lean into that accent, and on the way out, you play the regular note with the tip of the stick. And it's quite fast, so once you get this motion kind of fluid, it will feel much, much better. So the first part of the groove goes, we have a cross-stick snare on the 2 and 4, which is our standard backbeat type snare. Our hi-hats, we continue through those with the accents. So the snare and the hi-hat together sounds like this. And then we have our kick pattern, which is on the 1, the and of 2, and the 4. So when we put it all together, it sounds like this. When we play the notes on the 4th beat of the bar, we want to make sure that all those notes are played exactly at the same time. It can be a little tempting to sort of play the kick a little bit before the beat of the 4th, which would probably sound nice. But we want to make sure that they're all bang on at the same time. Now when we get through around that repeat, when we come back around, we're going to play not a cross stick anymore, but we're going to play the snare. So all we have to do is just change from cross stick to snare. Nice and easy. And when you play this through, be sure to follow those dynamics written on the page there. So there's a little crescendo on bar 26. Make sure you do that one. Crescendo up to forte into bar 27, which will be nice. Cool, so when we get to bar 36, we want to ditch the extra kick on the 4th beat of the bar, which is nice and easy, so it just sort of brings the level down of everything a little bit further, not so punchy towards the end of every bar on there. So that sounds like this. We're playing full snare, and the hi-hats, and the kick. And when we get to bar 49, we ditch the hi-hats altogether, but we kept a very similar kick pattern. We've just shifted the kick from the 4 in the original bars at the start to the and of 4. So there's like a little double kick between those between the end of the bar and the start of the next bar, which sounds pretty cool actually. So no hi-hat, keep the snare, slightly change the kick. And here's how it sounds. nice, and I think the rest of it is pretty self-explanatory. There's a rim shot in there. It's nice and written. So when we do our rim shots, there's two ways of doing rim shots. We can rest one stick here and hit our other stick with this stick, like that. The other way to do it is to line it up real nice, which is a little bit trickier, but we line it up real nice and make sure that the tip of our stick and the edge of our stick hit the rim and the skin at the same time. Like that. It's a pretty powerful sound. So we've got our rim shot like this, or like this. It's up to you, whatever feels more comfortable at the time. I suggest practicing both, and yeah. I've noticed that the music's slightly different from the actual tune, so I want you guys to follow the actual chart itself as best you can while playing along to the tune on YouTube or Spotify or whatever. Cool beans. Enjoy this one, guys. It's a great tune.
To keep my hands on myself,